Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, to our daily prayer. As every Friday and every day, we are here uniting our hearts, our souls in a prayer at 6 p.m. So we are going to start with a centering prayer, a prayer to calm down, to focus, and be mindful in this moment. Okay? Let us start. Dear Father, Mother God, we ask you to enlighten us today. We are asking you to calm down our thoughts, to set aside our concerns, preoccupations, to put down our to-do lists, and for a couple of minutes, be mindful of this moment of prayer, this moment in which we want to raise up our spirit and our heart to nurture our soul. May your love embrace us all. May your love cleanse the psychosphere around us and help us to concentrate, to connect better with you through our mentors, guardian angels, high evolved spirits. Dear Father, Mother of our souls, we are very grateful for this moment, for this banquet, for our mind and our spirit. And we ask you that the vibration of love and kindness of this moment reach out to our family members, our friends, our neighbors, our co-workers, and all of those who are in need of a lifting prayer. May your love embrace us all, guide us, and protect us during this moment, and so be it. Hello, friends. Again, this is Alba Morales in Kardec Radio, live from Annapolis, Maryland. Hi, Narciso, and hello, all of you. So we are here to give food to our soul, to our mind, because we need the nutrients. We need to strengthen our spiritual body as well. So as usual, we have a PowerPoint presentation that is going to help us with the reading of an enlightening text. For tonight, we choose this beautiful book. It's called Jesus in the Home. It is the spirit author is Neio Lucio, and it's through the psychography of Chico Xavier. The beauty of this book of Jesus in the Home, it is basically that we can use it to do our gospel at home or our family prayer at home. The book has 50 chapters, and tonight we're going to read chapter 50. And in each chapter, the author narrates or describes some of the meetings that Jesus had in Peter's home with Peter's family and all the neighbors and friends, and they did the very first gospel at home 2,000 something years ago. They did it after a long day of work. They went there under the moon or under the very starry sky, and they meet there and they have a reading from the Old Testament, and then they start discussing about issues in life, about love, about commitment, about compassion. Tonight we chose this chapter because it is a prayer. So tonight, instead of reading and then doing a prayer, we are going to pray with this prayer. And this is the situation. All the apostles and the family members, they were there at Peter's home. And they were feeling melancholic because it was time the next day Jesus was going to another town to continue his work. So he is going to spend several days or weeks out from home, and they were feeling melancholic because they will continue doing the gospel at home or the meetings, but they didn't have the insights and the enlightenment of Jesus. So that they have a reading from the Old Testament and nobody there to make a comment or to make a question. Everybody was quiet and feeling that Jesus was going and they need him. So Jesus, he didn't say anything, but he stand up and he decided to do this prayer. So he looked up to the sky, and with the vibration of his words, he caressed the spirits of his friends to lift them down. So we're going to pray with this prayer. Okay, this is our prayer for today. Let us do it together. Jesus started by saying, Father, kindle your divine light around all those who have neglected your blessing in the darkness of the early journey. Help those who have forgotten to share the leftover bread on their full tables. Help those who are unashamed to flaunt their happiness in the face of poverty and misfortune. Help those who forget to thank their benefactors. O Father, take pity of those who sleep in the nightmare of vice, bequeathing a dolorous inheritance to those who are embarking upon the human journey. Uplift those who have forgotten the duty to serve the neighbor. Take pity of the wise that hide their intelligence within the four walls of their domestic paradise. Father, awaken those who dream of controlling the world, not realizing that compared with eternity, their life in the flesh is merely 1 minute between the cradle and the grave. Uplift those who have fallen defeated by an excess of material comfort. Correct those who spread sadness and pessimism amongst their fellow beings. Forgive those who have turned down the opportunity for peace and who go through life disseminating rebelliousness and disorder. Dear Father in heaven, intervene on behalf of all of those who believe that they possess fantastic power and insanely deem themselves to be judges, condemning their very own brothers and sisters. Awaken the troubled souls who poison the path of others with the spiritual aggression of untimely acts. Dear Father, Mother God, extend your paternal hands to all those who have forgotten about the sentence of death, the renewer of life, which your law has engraved on the precarious body. Enlighten those who have lost themselves in the darkness of hatred and revenge, of wayward ambition and cold cruelty, and who believe they are powerful and free when they are nothing more than slaves worthy of compassion before your sublime will. All of them, Father, Mother, are wrongdoers who elude the courts of earth, but who are singled out by your sovereign and perfect justice of crimes, of forgetfulness, before the infinite good. At this point, Neio Lucio narrates. He says that Jesus ended his remarkable prayer. Nearly all those present, including the Master himself, displayed eyes wet with tears, and up above, the radiant moon in its divine fullness shone its beams down on Simon's humble home, appearing to silently weep because so many could live their lives, forgetting about the Supreme Lord. But even so, the loving and righteous Father of infinite goodness and perfect justice will continue to watch over them. And we pray to you, Father, to watch over all of us. In what level of another, we are all suffering in this life. We are all walking the path of the tests of tribulations, paying back for our debts. Strengthen us, Father, and look after us. In your name we pray, and so be it. Dear friends, tonight we have something very different, and if you have the book, we recommend you to go to chapter 50, Jesus in the Home by the Spirit Neio Lucio, and go and read it again. It is a beautiful prayer in which we pray for all of those who doesn't have the opportunity of these moments. Let us feel fulfilled and renewed tonight, and let us feel that we are already ahead of our very own journey. Probably in the past, we were one of them, completely ignoring and neglecting the laws of God. And now we are trying to rectify. Let us continue being united in heart and mind through prayer. Remember, drink your water if you have it, and see you next time. See you next Friday. With love. See you then. Bye, Narciso, and bye all.